So I started playing Nino Kuni 2 midnight, March 20. What is today? 22nd, 2018. And I would say pretty impressive, very accessible, hard to master. Lots of moves, lots of buttons to use. So crazy. There's a quick attack and a strong attack, a slower strong attack. You can jump, you can dodge. So there's a lot of depth and mastery in the gameplay. It transitions from field to battle mode, like as if nothing, which is pretty cool. You can get items from like stuff that's dropped, stuff that's just on the field, treasure chests, etc. You can equip 3 melee weapons, 1 ranged weapon. You can equip skills. You have the trailers were very misleading. It didn't seem like it was going to be like Nino Kuni 1 at all. They didn't really talk about the story. I didn't think the actor for Ewan or Evan was that great in the American trailer. Japanese Ewan is alright, even though he's still sort of annoying, but at least he's better. He's not annoying. He's annoying, but he's like tolerable. He's like supposed to be annoying, but it's just annoying. And a lot of bad stuff happens to him, and you feel bad for him. Roland is the contrast. They do the whole parent thing like in Nino Kuni 1, except with like this adult like figure. He has multiple parent characters in Nino Kuni 2 actually. Evan, there's Roland, there's Nella, there's the girl who replaces Nella. Even a little bit with Rosinger, I think that's it, Mousinger, his actual dad. There's a lot of like Game of Thrones stuff going on with like the mouses, the species of mouse versus Ewan species, government versus government, contrasting government with Roland's modern day government compared to Ewan's, Evan's fantasy feudalistic government. I think I covered pretty much everything. The stealth mechanics, which is pretty cool. Kuni 2 Solid Snake. Pretty cool. It's the stealth mechanics actually, I have to admit, are better than the Persona 5 stealth mechanics, which I had obvious issues with. Like Nino Kuni just is fine. It's very action RPG ish, probably inspired by Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Um, I like the transition. There's pretty much no real time stuff, and then that makes you more immersed and more interested in the fantasy world. And the timing compared to Nino Kuni 1 is very different, so you don't feel like it's too much of a copy, and you feel actually relieved that it doesn't all of a sudden. Like the whole novelty of the first game is like you're in this real world, like in Persona and Shenmue, and then all of a sudden you're in the fantasy world. This game was like completely fantasy, and it works pretty well that way. I like that. Transitions are a little weird. Some of the battles I don't even finish, and then they cut out. Oh, a pretty good game though from what I've played in the first 30 minutes. What are your thoughts? Like, comment, subscribe.